This is my 6th attempt to make a post-match video.
I mean, seriously, how many fucking times do you have to make the same fucking mistakes?
The first 5, I was way too fucking angry.
What the motherfuck?
I literally had to wait hours to make this again.
Here's Johnny.
Lesson number 1. Unai Emery might not be the right manager for this job. Might. No lacquer. Ceballos, how's that comment section? Ceballos on the wing. No Torreira. I have no doubt that Unai Emery would be a good manager on a young team with no superstars. With Arsenal, I think he just does not get it. Lesson number 2. Unai Emery was right to start Pepe. He is a game changer. And here's my argument, because no other argument's going to change my mind. Van Dijk was not dribbled past for 50 straight games. It took Pepe 5 minutes to break that record. Case fucking closed. Lesson number 3. We cannot play out of the back all the fucking time. Especially without Tierney or Bellerin. It's like juggling fucking chainsaws. I take no moral victories from this game. All I know is I think we have the wrong manager in place. I said I think. And he's going to make terrible decisions, and it's just something we're going to have to deal with. New York out.
Emery, I don't know. It's like, does this guy know how to coach, or is he a novice coach? Everyone knows what type of team Liverpool is. Club plays the same way all year for 2-3 years now. And they press high, they defend very high. And what does he ask Arsenal to do? To defend. Defend and play the ball from the back. That's asking for disaster. We ended up having the 2 wing backs just free. And we were lucky that the first half we didn't get more than 1 goal. Even my dog knows that Arsenal can't defend. And you want Arsenal to defend for 45 minutes? What's wrong with you? And the second thing is Ceballos. Everyone carry on about Ceballos. I watch a lot of Ceballos games from Real Madrid. He played about 13 games. 1 single assist he has. Because the guy is not what you guys think he is. He's not that great. And you know what? A great manager Klopp is, he just made sure that he have Wijnaldum looking after him and shut him down. You know, he had all the space when he was playing Burnley. But this time, a team that pressed against us, that's done. And now all the other teams know how he plays, what is his weakness. And we are done. What is Emery done? Our best midfield is Ozil, Torreira, and Willock. You can put Guendouzi in it. But they are the one that week in, week out, you have to start the game with.
But I was hoping we could at least show some improvements. But I can't blame the players. I can't blame Aubameyang. I can't blame Pepe. They didn't have much service. Who was there to give them service? Xhaka? Xhaka wasn't even doing much. I think David Luiz was giving long balls more. I think it's only 2 long balls the entire game. But I blame the coach. The lineup was terrible from the beginning. Xhaka should not be, have been in there. Torreira should have been in there. I think we should have started Lacazette, because Lacazette at least brings some form of defense to his game. He tracks back, his back to the goal is awesome, and then have the front 3 up there, and then put Torreira, and I'll trust Guendouzi in the middle, and then work from there. I can't blame Luiz for the goal. That's his game. He's always been like that. Sometimes he wins some, sometimes he loses some. Today he lost and he gave away a penalty. But it is what it is. You know, we won 2, we lost 1. In a early season, we're still going, but you could see that we have a lot to improve on.
It was quite predictable, to be honest. We were just trying to be optimistic and looking forward to get a draw at least. I think we played a pretty good first half. We were organized defensively. We were dangerous in the counterattacks, but Aubameyang and Pepe just couldn't score. Liverpool's goal was from a set piece, and they have tall defenders, and they used that to score the goal. Second half, I think we lost it. Our heads weren't into the game, and obviously David Luiz's 2 silly mistakes have costed us this match. Very irresponsible, irreliable. He just kept doing the same kind of mistakes that he used to do back at Chelsea. Overall, I think our performance wasn't very bad, and I think we can be optimistic for the rest of the season, and we can finish top 4 hopefully. Come on, you Gunners.
It's not just that we lost, it's the manner in which we lost. Like, we weren't in the game at all. There was no fight in the team, there was no spine, there was no leadership, there was no one taking charge, telling guys, stop passing from the back, it's not working, kick it long, you defend this guy, you mark this guy. Simple mistake. Aubameyang and Pepe were probably non-existent. They got no service at all. I keep saying it, Ceballos is an 8 or a 10. He's not a 6. Unai Emery, I defended him the whole of last season, but he's not. This is not being naive, he's just arrogant. You need to learn from your mistakes. You cannot go to Anfield and start Willock, Guendouzi, and Xhaka. Those are 3 8s in my opinion. There's no dedicated CDM in that. We can't do that at Anfield or in the Premier League in general. It's just a recipe for disaster. For me, to be honest, I've had enough. Unai Emery out. I don't want to see Brendan Rodgers. I think he's an attacking manager. He's young, he's fresh, he's got ideas, and he respects the Premier League and plays a style of football that it's built on defensive shape, discipline, and just attacking now. Possessive football that's easy on the eye, but it's backed up with good defense. I've had enough with Unai. He's not learning from his mistakes. Enough is enough.
Emery, he's got it tactically wrong, and he needs to take the blame today. We've swapped him for Wenger because he's supposed to have tactical nous, but with Wenger, at least we played our way. In this game, we didn't play our way. We tried to play on the counter, but we didn't have a focal point. And Liverpool fullbacks have 25 assists since last season. You don't need to be a genius to know that you need to stifle them. We played a diamond, gave them all the space in the world. They kept on piling pressure. They could have had a goal before the corner in the first half, and he didn't change anything even after half time. We didn't have a focal point. He brought on Lacazette too late. We should have had 5 people in midfield. Why do we have 2 runners and no focal point in the game, and nothing is getting changed even after us getting battered? I know a lot of people are also going to blame Luis, but we knew what we were getting when we were signing him up, and so for me it's all about Emery, and he needs to take a look at himself, and he really needs to prove himself against Spurs. That's next week, and let's go for the win there, because here the gulf in class was so evident, and it was honestly embarrassing.
Liverpool, they are just very good team, and they are above everyone right now in the Premier League. They are on another level, to be honest, and we do not challenging for the same objectives. I mean, they are challenging for the Premier League title, and we are challenging for the top 4. So the result wasn't a surprising result, especially that we played in Anfield, and it's not an easy place to win, in Anfield. But the performance was below average. I believe, in my opinion, the lineup was wrong, because Torreira should start. Our midfield yesterday was just poor. There wasn't any creativity. The service, but it is what it is. Let's not think about Tottenham game. And
AFTV, very disappointing game. I think we played very well in the first half. I think that our tactics were working. Sit back and hit them on the break, but we were not able to take our chances. Aubameyang should have scored that. Pepe should have finished that. But anyway, there's still some positives for me. I think we are seeing something about Pepe. We are seeing that he's capable of doing something and becoming. He has added ball carrying into the team, because we don't have somebody who can carry the ball and run our defenders. But I think Nicolas Pepe has brought that into the team, and very soon we'll see much of him when he settles. I think it was a poor game. David Luiz just made some few errors, but anyway, that's how it is. Anfield is a very difficult place to go to, and going there to lose 3-1, I think there's some bit of improvement and also some fight. I was expecting, like I said, to start or come in earlier at first half, but Emery didn't do that, and like I said, it's our big match player, and it was unfortunate that he didn't come in early and we lost the game. So bottom line, we have lost the game and just move on to Tottenham and try to win. Come on, Arsenal.
Today's game started really well, but then as it came to second half, the game looks like we just lost today. It was just another game, man. Like, they should have actually started with Torreira and maybe have Lacazette, Pepe and Aubameyang together, and then I think the game would have been a bit better. What was David Luiz doing there today? It was just a mess. But anyways, it was a good start to the season. The first 2 games, we won both games, and today is kind of disappointing. But it's fine. But I think that we can pick ourselves up. We can learn from this game, and as you can see, we're still not at the same level as Liverpool yet.
It was David Luiz didn't put in a great performance. I think the passing out from the back was ridiculous as well. The fact that we kept on doing it, you know, that was disappointing too. I think we also brought in Lacazette too late. I really did. People may say he had a slight injury and all that stuff, but I really felt as though we are going halftime 1-0 down already. Second half, let's start with the front 3, throw in Lacazette. Let's just do it, you know. Torreira needs to start as well. Positives, Pepe, that guy is going to cause problems. It's going to cause major problems to teams this season. I think Willock was great, had always this positivity about him. And I think also another positive that I think I saw enough that tells me that we are going to be in the top 4. I really do believe we're going to be in the top 4. The game plan was, you could see what game plan Unai Emery was going with. But yeah, we were not going to sustain just keeping them out for too long. So positives and negatives, yeah, that's what I would say. Top 4, definitely.